There we go. What's going on, everyone? Look at all that stuff pouring into that glass, and then it bounces all out. I like watching that. I'm gonna watch that every time we start. Welcome back, 7 Days to Die. It has been at least a week since I have played this. Jumping on the server here with MisterMoose. Ross will be joining us here soon. EVR is going to the gym, but he will be here shortly as well. Now, I logged in a couple minutes ago as the counter was counting down, making sure everything works. And wait a minute, my hotbar is empty. What's up with that? Look at my player. I'm naked. What the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot. Last time we were here on the server, we were clearing out the pit, and so I didn't lose anything. If I died, decided to clear out everything, so I remembered. I was about to freak out and panic, where's all my stuff, but here it is, right here. So let's see, where... Oh, there we go. Don't know why I'm wearing those. Let's see, do I want that? No, I want that there. You guys probably play your games, and the same thing happens for me with ATS. You get tools in certain spots, and you get used to it. Let's see, that one. I'm not gonna wear the jacket. I'm gonna keep this on me though. I think that's gonna be good for now. Do I need to read this? No, I need to put that away. You put things in certain spots and you get used to it, you know? Can I wear this? There we go. And so the same thing here for me, I get all discombobulated and, turned around and messed up, so... Alright, I'll clear out the rest. Oh wait, I want those arrows. I need those arrows. Perfect time for the wife to go and cut the grass. She likes cutting the grass. I don't want to hear anyone say anything about it. She likes cutting the grass. It's not my choice. She considers that part of her little exercise thing. I said, okay, fine. Knock yourself out. Okay. So. Let me make sure the stream is still looking good, because XSplit for me is looking really damn laggy. But nope, stream is looking alright. So. Let me bring in MisterMoose here. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fixing my mistakes from the other night.
Uh-oh. Which one was that be?
Well, I was going to try something different with this pit. I was going to try to use these like square eighth inch wide pillars.
Mm-hmm.
Versus using the round pillars, but then I did a little testing, and the line of sight on them sucked.
Mm-hmm. The round 50 pillars are better.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going with is round 50s. And of course, I just put one in the wrong place, and I had to destroy it. So, all the square ones I did the other night have got to get banged out. So.
I was just wondering, why am I running so freaking slow? And, well, over on the left there, you see the ankles
That's
wrapped.
going to be the first thing I'm going to work on, is getting that done. I got some rebar cooking down there, and, yeah. It's basically what I got going on.
Here we go again, hitting F instead of E.
Been playing a little too much PUBG, huh?
Yep. Alright, so what's up with the stuff across the center? Why not just use regular block?
Oh, because the way I do this is I will put a box under, or there'll be a room underneath this.
Uh-huh.
Right? And the room that's going to be underneath it is going to be basically tall enough for you to walk underneath it, and it will give you access to repair the spikes and everything from underneath it, as well as any kind of loot that maybe gets stuck in the center can get it reached.
Uh-huh. So this is the plan that I suggested we do for tonight. We're gonna get this cage taken care of so we can continue to work and do whatever we need to do and not have to worry about anyone coming down and paying us a visit.
Yeah, I mean, that was what I was going to work on, getting it done tonight. At least getting it. I should be able to get it done tonight. As long as we keep cement going in the forge over there, cooking and making in the concrete mixer, that should be all right. I've got 500 rebar cooking in there. I've did some calculations. I think I'm going to need about 1,024. I think is what I need.
All right. Let's see. So we got 3 blocks between that wall and this wall, right? Yes. Yeah.
Well, I haven't done all that. What I typically do is I typically take the distance between the pillars and the back wall. I usually leave 5 blocks for a person to move around in. That way, if a cop comes in and starts to explode, if it doesn't get taken care of, they can run around and get out of the explosion.
Yeah, still, I mean, it's set to 4 right now. That it isn't bad. We can knock out 1 more row and use that for, the back wall when we decorate it. So that'll work.
Yeah, all I did was I cut enough out so it gave some room to maneuver and start to get space in here. So I've gotten to where I do this a different way in single player, and I like it a lot better. Is where I start at the ground and work my way to the top, and when I finally bust through the ground, I've already built the entire structure. I mean, then again, we could also go upstairs right now with a bunch of wood frames and just wood frame the hole in, and nothing's gonna come down here.
Yeah, I would say let's try to. I think we can get bulk of this done.
Well, as long as it gets capped to where, as long as it gets capped to the point to where there's not a gap between the rock and the concrete.
No. Sorry.
Good.
Well, I kind of interrupted there because I was thinking something and I honestly forgot to convey it to you. I see the size of the hole here, wall to wall, and you're looking to make it one smooth thing all the way down, right, from top to bottom?
Yep.
How are you gonna combat spider zombies?
You don't have any problem with them.
They die?
Yep.
All right.
They come down. They come down and hit the spikes and die.
Okay, good. I mean, I know they're not the strongest, but, that would be my concern if we're sitting here and we're beating away or whatever on these guys. And, because spider zombies, they'll just keep on climbing up, thinking they can find a way up and over. So they'll just keep on climbing up and then drop back down, climb up, and it's just annoying.
Yeah, usually what they do, like, even if they don't die immediately, what I've seen them do in the past on a multiplayer server is, like, they'll come down and usually the spider zombies, unless they're feral, they pretty much get knocked out when they fall down, and you just one shot and they're dead. But the ferals are a little bit different, but they'll just climb up and they'll come back down and climb up and come back down, and you just shotgun them or something, and they're dead.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking about. Maybe, with the wood frames here as an example, put the poles here, and then that way when you go to put your inside wall with the concrete, it'll overlap like this if you can see where the frame is like that. That way you can stop them from climbing back up and glitching.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't had an issue with them, and I've done this design 5-6 times. Like, I've already had this design on the multiplayer server that we've got going. I had it on there, and I did like day 70, 77, 84. I did all those days on the other previous before the wipe, and I didn't have any problems with it.
Now, I have someone in chat here saying, that you can get radioactive spiders, and they'll heal up if not taken care of.
They're all, pretty much anything that's feral now seems to be radioactive. I mean, that you start getting on Horde Night. They all got that green glow to them. But again, they fall down and then you just, I mean, within anything that's radioactive is feral. So, which means it's going to be stronger anyway. So anything that falls down that's radioactive, you're going to have to hit quick.
All right, I'm working on that tonight.
But I mean, seriously, with everybody who's going to be in here, stuff will die quick.
Like me falling through that hatch and breaking my leg again.
Way to go, noob.
Yeah, I'm making a stairway into there and putting a steel vault door at the end.
No, you're not.
Yeah, screw
No,
that
you're not.
hatch. That hatch is a mess.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because then you make a weakness. I mean, the whole point of the way I designed this is if for some reason you went full retard in here and didn't pay attention and you let them bust through steel, concrete, and full concrete, this room's still going to hold whatever gets in here and they're not going to be able to go because the hatch is flush and they can't bust through the hatch and go down.
Okay, a hatch.
You put a stairwell and they're going to be able to bust the door and go down the stairs and then they're into the tunnel.
Okay, a hatch that is 2 or 3 down and then a doorway with a stairway down. Because if we're going to have 2 more levels below this, the repair floor that you're talking about underneath, and then the one below that, which will most likely just be on bedrock anyway, where we put all of the forges.
And just learn how to climb a ladder.
Oh, that's what I was doing, and then all of a sudden my guy just jumps off of it. I'm like, what? Then again, most of it is inside the wall anyway, the way EVR set it up.
Well, EVR didn't set that up. I did.
Oh, you did? Well,
you got to remember, dude, I did this in the dark, and there was no tunnel down there. EVR was coming. I lined up as close as I could to EVR, and I tunneled straight down in the pitch black.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, he was even
to
off.
bedrock.
He was even off. I'm like, dude, where are you going? He didn't realize you were where you were at, and I'm like, hey, I'm over there.
Yeah, I had a best estimate as to where he was, and I started tunneling down and came to him. So,
all right, so I got that. I'm gonna run. Get this. I don't care if I'm busy. Eat. Feed your freaking face. Come on. A grass block or a hay block? Because someone had said, like in fact Thunder said it seems like hay blocks are broken again. They don't work. So it's not something I have looked into recently. Now, I do see an issue coming up here, which I kind of figure was going to happen at some point, and that's just building styles, really. So, you know, hopefully we don't clash too much. No, I don't want... I gotta get used to this mouse again. It's all weird on me. Hopefully there are not too many issues that come up because of it. See, why are these... I swear, I'm gonna smack people. Those don't go there either. Those don't go there either. Those don't go there. That doesn't go there. Come on, people. For crying out loud. Alright, so building materials. Wood spikes would be considered a building material. So we'll put those there. Clothing items. That's what... Actually, I think I can upgrade or combine that. That's what these are. These are clothing items. And then blueprints and the little special stuff. Yeah. Let's go there. Come on, people. Put those there. Alright, can I combine these? Yes, I can. There we go. I'll keep that one. Alright, let's make some more lights. Simple light. I need forged iron. And how are we doing on this? We're at... I can use 50 more watts. So that's 25 more lights. Yeah, you're probably thinking the hay blocks, because I don't think... Let's take a look here. Yeah, grassy ground. Hay bale. That's what it is, yep. 10 grass fibers. Now, maybe Thunder just missed when he came down. That very well could have been the case. But, you know, regardless of what Moose says, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to clean that up, you know? It's going to look nice. It's going to look stylish. It's going to look correct. Bunker-like, if you will. And, you know, if he doesn't like it, then he can go ahead and tear it apart. Oh! Oh, there it goes. The timer is glitching on the forge.
That's what I was telling you.
It's supposed to be counting down by seconds, but I've already been here for about 10 or 15, and it's only gone down 3.
Yeah, I told you, it's glitching out to where it's doing some really weird stuff.
Hey, the wood lasts longer, fine by me.
Well, it doesn't always, dude. I'm telling you, like, it does some weird stuff, too. Like, you got to keep an eye on it. It will all of a sudden just quit running.
Well, the other one's working fine, and that's got more wood and a more burn time on it. Oh, I left it and came back in, and now it's working fine again. This is the iron forge.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Hey, will you bring me all those rebar frames when you come this way?
Give me 1 second. Even number. There we go. Got 360.
Okay, cool.
Which one? Is it here? No. Right there. Okay, let's get this stuff in here. I like to space these out to the point where I'm not able to. There we go, we got it there, so I'll put you right there. And then come back over this way. Right when I lose that icon, I know I went too far, so too far there. As soon as it comes back.
I still got to take out all those square pillars, but I'm going ahead and putting the top pillars in. It's starting to build this up a little bit, so we got a little bit more protection. Then I can take out the other stuff.
Mm-hmm. I will run the wire down that way, but you know what? Screw it. I will put this one right there. Come on. So now I can go ahead and run it down that way too. Darky McDark. I'm gonna put them in the chest.
All right, that's cool.
It's locked.
It won't be. All right, it's unlocked.
Mikey. I'm working on some electricity right now, bring some lights down to this hallway. See, this is what I gotta do. Make sure I still face the ladder. There we go. Give me a lot of lights. Oh yeah, it'll be secure. Yeah, well. The only way it will not be secure is if they break through, which shouldn't be an issue. The fall alone is going to be enough to really mess them up. Crap. Don't want to kill the battery. Alright, he's got another 70 to go. 70 already done. And what do we got over here? 1,000, so let's run up and see what we can do. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be secure. Most underground facilities are like that, where you're not going to have to really worry about anything. Unless you end up having a door that's topside, so they can go ahead and beat on that. A hatch is the best way to go. Now I'll move that generator that's there over to the pit when that is all complete. So that way any heat that is being generated will be made up there. Can I do 1,000? Yes, I can. What else do I want to do here? Let's put this back. It's starting to suck down the fuel too. Missouri, there he is. What's going on, dude? Almost done with that. I can hear the wife with the mower out there chomping up freaking sticks and whatever. We got our neighbor here. We've been putting off just pure laziness, really, and the rain pretty much every day in the evening, you know, it's been annoying as well, but we've been putting off cutting the grass, and so we get into that little thing with the neighbor, you know, he'll get home, we cut the grass, and damn, you know, they cut the grass, and then so we get home today, and neighbor cut the grass this time before we did, so she saw it, and damn.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and get spikes made up too, that'd be cool.
Scrap iron?
Yeah, you can start with scrap iron and then upgrade them to steel eventually.
Okay. Yeah, there's a good comment. Stop talking about the news. Then what am I going to talk about? Fake stuff? Just make it up as I go along? get some more lights here. Oh, let's see. Well, it's all right. Scrap iron spikes. They're 40 a pop. Not exactly cheap. Well, am I able to type in? No, I can't. Okay, that's what my problem was. You can type in 999, but you cannot type in 1000. Oh, you got to work. Awesome. Excellent. 13 points. Now, was I saving up for anything? I honestly don't remember. I think I was. Can't read that. I need a book for that. Another miner, maybe? Melee traps. So maybe that's what it was. Do we want to skip spikes and put melee traps in the pit? Spinning blades? He said no. He's gonna be no fun. Oh, let's see here. What else?
No, I don't think so.
No fun. Alright. I've only got 13, so I can only do one. I've already got quicker crafting. You know what? Do one more of that. Now I got 9 weaponsmithing. The fixer. What was the other one? Oh, shoot. It was the one where you could take apart stuff. Bad mechanic. That one allows you to get more stuff back. And we'll put some of that one. Any other one-pointers I can do? No. See, I don't waste putting points into stuff like this. It's basically done, so you're just wasting a point by doing that. Yeah, I'll hold on to it. Alright, so what do we got? Almost there. Good. Yeah, bad mech. Got one into that one and then it grayed out. Oh, I was out of parts. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go scavenging for that tomorrow. Need more electrical parts. The downside with stuff like this, in order to get the points for actually doing it, you gotta stay in the workbench. If it was a tool, then it would be different. You can leave and come back as long as it's within the 3 minutes and get the points for when it finishes it. The electron. Yeah, you can craft the electrical components. I can't yet, apparently, but you can. You need an insulator, and then the forged iron. But the insulator is steel. No. Oh, they changed it. Iron, glass, and clay. But still, it's not something I have learned. So, can't do it. Yeah, in time. Well, and they've made more changes here with B129. So I don't know what and all has been changed yet. I'm really not keeping up to date with it too much because it's probably going to change before this beta goes live to everyone. So once it becomes official game version, this is still experimental. Two more, come on. Oop, that was live. Oops, sorry. I think I need that, I don't think it's Elgato. Oh, can't remember the name. The button box, but it's not the button. Well, it is basically a button box for streamers. See, daytime it isn't that bad, but put one right there, and I can take you. There. Beautiful. Excellent. I don't think I can do all of these. I'll run out of power. Need to add another engine into there. Is that just... Yes, it did. Shouldn't have done that. That is... stone there, isn't it? No, that's why. It's sand. They will not stick to sand. I wish it would say, hey, I'm sand, I can't stick here. All the way down here? That is not going to reach. Alright, what if I stick it on the side? Yeah, that'll work. There we go. Excellent. I've had one fall on me, and it actually does cause you pain. See, here's more sand way down here. Yeah, there it is. Let's stick to this. Oh, not far enough. Let's go a little further. Oh wow, they really tore the hell out of this. Oh, good. It'll stay there. Alright, let me go check that motor. I think it's the Elgato, yeah. I had one prepaid, and then life got in the way and I had to cancel that. I think Moose has one. Hey, Moose.
Yeah.
You have that Elgato button thing, right?
Not yet.
Oh. Yeah, that came out last month, I think.
Why?
Oh, I thought you were, I thought you had said you were getting it or you had it pre-ordered or whatever.
I did, and then like you, I canceled.
Yeah.
Because I started hearing some rumblings that it wasn't going to work with XSplit.
Yeah, I did hear about those issues.
So until it works with XSplit, I'm not going to buy it.
Very true, I forgot. Uh-oh. I just got a null reference. I cannot get into the mini bike chest anymore.
Try logging in, log out, log in.
Yeah, every other chest works except for that one.
Yeah, well, I can't get into that chest either. The mini bike chest, yeah, up on the wall.
Yeah.
I can't get into it either.
It's unlocked, so something in this last change, something's happened. That's not good. All of our engines and batteries and tires and all that is in there. Oh, no. And if you break the chest...
Who put that chest down, do you know?
I don't remember. I mean, it's not locked. It's unlocked. It's just something glitched. I don't know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I've had this before on 15.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person that could get into it was the person who put it down. Even though it's unlocked.
It's Ross or EVR. Take your pick. I mean, I wouldn't even rule out Thunder. That's not good. I wanted to get another engine. I don't want to use that one. Well, looks like I might be going shopping for engines.
Hey, will you bring me, where are you at right now?
At the base.
Can you bring me, like a stack of stone?
A full 6,000?
Like that, yeah.
Alright.
I gotta make a buttload of destroyed stone. I mean, technically I don't have to, but I don't like leaving voids. Never mind, I got stone.
I'm already here.
Oh well, you just put it in the box.
Tell you what, getting here through the tunnel on the mini bike seems like it's a whole hell of a lot longer than if you were on the surface.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's, one direction then another direction, but still. One person, Missouri, actually just said that Game for Kicks had that issue as well, with the chest not wanting to open, and that that would explain me having a null reference when I went to go click out in the first place. But he says that it's caused by something that is in the box and is now missing because of the latest patch.
Ah.
So something is in there that was removed, or maybe changed. I don't know. Because all we had in there were mini bike parts, so headlights and things like that.
I say just destroy the box and see what happens.
I think if we destroy it, we lose everything. Yeah, nothing's gonna fall.
Yeah, it will. It'll fall out.
All right, you heard.
I've done it before. I've destroyed a box before, and everything that was in the box fell on the ground. Now, it may... I mean, if we can't get in the box, we can't get in the box anyway, so...
yeah, I've got it up here. Well, I broke the first layer of defense on it, which is normally the lock mechanism. Went to open it again. Null reference exception. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. So, here we go. Oh, backpack dropped.
Hey?
Once again, null reference. Cannot get into that even.
Oh, well.
Yep, all gone. I can't get rid of it either. It's stuck here on top of it. It'll probably despawn here in a minute. Alright, I'm gonna go topside and look for cars and such. With my busted up ankle.
Yeah, what are you working on right now?
I was putting together lights so we can light up the whole pathway. But I'm out of electrical components, and I was hoping to throw another engine into the generator, but yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go work on some spikes here in a minute then.
I do have all the scrap iron getting made up for that. I think I did 3,000.
We only need 36 of them, so...
Well, 40 a pop. I was just like, screw it. I'm just gonna start making them. Stop panting, you fool. You're fine. It's the apocalypse. You shouldn't be out of shape.
I know why you broke your leg now.
Oh, did we just do it too?
No, it's because of the hole. I gotta enlarge the hole and frame it up right. Because you're having to twist to get down it to get on the ladder, and you end up looking the wrong way. I'll get it fixed. Yeah, it's because it hasn't been properly blocked out.
Gotta be careful around this place. This is the strip club, and there are landmines all over it. I don't think I've been up top. I might go there next. Because I know I didn't clear out any of the electronics that are on the inside, so fridges and things like that are still there. Come on, stamina. Come back.
You stop on my rebar?
No, it's all print. It's all done. I put the final 140 in your box over there.
I still gotta make another 600 probably.
Oh, yeah. What was there, and so I did my own stuff, and
Yeah, I did 500 to begin with.
mm-hmm.
So that if anybody needed to use the forge for other stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably have 2 when we get everything all set up.
Really needed a second concrete mixer. The thing is so slow now. Dude, I'll tell you what, you know, because I started on the multiplayer server. I started on there at day 60. So I was at a huge disadvantage starting on. But boy, have they really nerfed your progress in the game now.
Oh. I never even noticed, really.
Oh, it's terrible now, dude. You can't get to steel until you get to level 60.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless of what you do. You
Yeah.
can't even unlock it until 60.
Oh, well, that's, you know, their crack, you know, YouTube team, you know, day 2 steel pickaxe, oh, yeah, you know, we talked about it before. They think that's too easy. And to a point, I agree, but then again, level 60, though, that's a little much. Because I'm only level 33. You're level 52. And we're, what, day 16, so... I think 60 is a little too much.
Yeah, wait, let me think about this for a second. Was it 60 or 40? It might have been 40 that I had to get to steel. But like, yeah, I think it was 40 I had to get to for steel, 60 I had to get to for chemistry. But yeah, that nerf is ridiculous.
Well, I'm still working on getting my level 7 for science so I can get a chem station.
Yeah, which you still can't even do until you get to 60.
Oh, there's a mine right there. There's our landmine. That'll make you go boom.
If you look at your level requirement for it, you have to have your it's not just your science that has to be a 70. You've got to be able to get your is it tools? No. Not your tool. Something that you have to use. It's something that you can't get to until you get to level 60. Let me look at it real quick.
My bandana on him, that's it. Come here, sweetie. Sexy lady.
There was something that I couldn't get until I got to level 60. Toolsmithing to 6, science to 7.
Miss High Class.
Maybe
right
that's
there.
what it is science to 7.
There's another one in there, too. Ooh.
Yeah, that's it. It's science to 7.
Oh.
You can't purchase science level 7 until you get to level 60.
Oh, come on. Walk into it, sweetie.
So if you
Why
want
am
to
I
fast
slowing
track your
down?
perks and get whatever you want, they've eliminated that. So if you want to sacrifice, if you want to be the scavenger in the group and sacrifice everything else and put all your points into scavenging and Fast Eddie, they've eliminated that as well because you have to wait until you get to the level to be able to get to that. I disagree with that. You let the people who are the miners put all their points into mining and toolsmithing so they can be the builder.
Mm-hmm.
And let everybody else do what they, let people specialize. Because that's what I've always done. I've always put all my points in the beginning into mining, and then I've come back and done the rest of the stuff when I needed it later on.
Oh, good, Missouri. I did turn down the bitrate a little bit. So, I did it last week. So hopefully everything continues to work good. I don't know. That's my main concern is are they listening to, you know, people who are wanting a game to be one way and the majority of others don't.
All right, I need 3 more spikes.
I normally do not like taking these out, but I want parts. Did I ever break into that? No, I did not. Guess what? I am now. Get my stamina back. Sucks that I lose it so quick.
Yeah, I just know it was really frustrating having to sit around forever and ever and ever and ever and waiting for, you know, the opportunity to get steel so I could get a steel pickaxe to get some actual mining done.
Mm-hmm. No, exactly, Missouri. People would have their specialties, and those who don't have any specialties would learn specialties, and I don't know. The long time problem here is it seems that certain few people have had the ears of Joel and other members in the Fun Pimps. And those few people have always felt that the game was a little too easy. You know, it was, you know, too easy to get that, and too easy to get this, and, you know, so on and so forth. And so they wanted the game harder. And, you know, forget the fact that you do have, what, 2-3 more settings besides the normal setting? I think it's 3 more settings besides the normal setting to go ahead and make the game harder if you so wish it to be. But, you know, just as is, you know, it's not good enough for them. Normal setting is not good enough for them. So, you know, they feel it's their duty to convince, you know, the Fun Pimps or Joel to do it a certain way. And, you know, it would seem that he's bought onto it, hook, line, and sinker, and he's starting to make these changes. Now, whether or not he says it's all his doing, I don't know. I don't watch or listen to all of his podcasts or videos or whatever, so, you know, maybe he does. And, you know, I'm completely wrong, but I'd like to think I'm not. But if I am, I will freely accept that and apologize. Alright. Now, we're low on food, too. I should stop boiling the meat. It's pretty much wasting it. Well, we're full here, huh? Why are there 2 piles? That's just wasteful space. Okay, what else? No new engine, though, huh? That sucks.
So I spent most of the day with her yesterday, did a little cooking, hang out with her, watched a little TV with her, played a little cards with the girlfriend and her, and then last night we went and watched a little fireworks. So it's one of those things.
Is it now? Oh, that's what takes it. Okay. So this... So one... Okay, good, good, good. Did they change anything else then? Meats too. 5... Yep, still 5, 5, 5. That's just asinine. Just freaking asinine. The rest of the crew's off doing their own thing. EVR's out working out, and Ross was out working. He said he's going to be here at 6, and that's West Coast time, so 8 o'clock my time. So right about now he's supposed to be here, but he's not yet, so... don't... Nah. Where were we keeping... Over here. There we go. I'm gonna need arrows too. How much time left do I have on this? Still a half hour. Blah. That's what I think. That's what I bloody freaking think. Okay, so he's got nothing going on there, so I'm gonna make arrowheads.
All right, question. Did you get choked up at the end of Field of Dreams?
No.
What?
No.
What are you, heartless?
Yes.
You hate your dad?
No. It's been so long since I've watched it.
I was just telling my stream that it was on today, and just because my dad passed away a few years back on the 3rd, and he's fresh on my mind, that that movie was on, and I just happened to hit right at the part where Costner's like, "Dad, want to have a catch?" I was like, "Great, I hate you, Costner."
There's the waterworks.
Yeah. The waterworks have been on all week, man. There was something else I watched this week that was just like,
Yeah, I'm heartless.
I kind of thought so.
Animals dying makes me tear up more than the human stuff.
Oh, so that scene in Men in Black where they step on the cockroaches broke your heart.
I did shed a tear, yes. No, like Independence Day when she's calling for Boomer when they're in the tunnel and they're attacking the city, and the dog was just like out lollygagging, looking around. She starts yelling for him. Oh, okay, I'll go with. And then just as he's jumping in, the fire comes raging by, and he's safe. That made me smile.
That's your example you come up with.
That's
Wow.
that's the only one off the top of my head.
Weak sauce. Weak.
Well, Free Willy, I was hoping the whale would fall on a kid. I think most other people were too.
I bet you cried when Old Yeller died.
I don't know, I never saw it.
What?
Yeah,
God, what are you, like 15?
I wish. I wish I was young again.
Old Yeller, man. The Wonderful World of Disney, man, had some tear jerkers sometimes.
Oh, I stopped watching Disney when I was 8.
Yeah, but see, I think you're younger than me, so
A little bit, yeah.
yeah, so that's different. When I was a kid, we had 4 TV channels. That was it.
Here we go.
And we had 4 television channels, and Sunday night TV was you were either watching like Lawrence Welk or you were watching The Wonderful World of Disney on Sunday night, and it was like Escape from Witch Mountain or the Apple Dumpling Gang or something lame like that.
Does he have a disclaimer
But
at
at
the
the time,
bottom?
they were pretty good because for Herbie the Love Bug.
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember seeing Herbie the Love Bug when we went to Disney World. Right next door to the Golden Girls house.
Yeah,
Oh, that
again,
was,
I think we're
Universal.
talking a different Herbie the Love Bug. Probably you're probably referencing the one with Lindsay Lohan
No,
in it.
God, no, not that abomination. No, this is the classic Herbie.
See, I remember going to Herbie the Love Bug when it came out in the cinema.
No,
Oh yeah, man. See, and showing the age difference between you and I.
I was just asking my stream. Does your stream have that disclaimer? When you start reminiscing about the old days. Does something
What
go?
is that?
Does something go across the bottom of the screen? Old man reminiscing or something like that. Warning. Back in my day.
Maybe I need to put that on my intro.
Random.
After the 5-minute countdown, it needs to have a warning. Contents of this are for a more mature audience. Be aware the host is old and may reminisce about times long since past
Yep.
and things you may not relate to.
The phrase "back in my day" is used quite often.
If you're offended by a host that doesn't cuss and refers to back in my day several times.
Missouri. When Moose was young, he walked to school up the hill both ways in 3 feet of snow with no shoes, and he liked it. I added the like part, but well, that was one thing I can proudly say. Back in high school, I never rode the cheese wagon. Always got to ride until I started driving. But just to tell you how lazy we were, school was like only 6 blocks away.
Dude. That's so lame.
Well, alright, we did have to pass a busy state highway. That was one concern. But, no, it was more than 6 blocks. It was basically, I would say, it was 2/3 on the other side of town. Because we were on the east side of town. And the town was only like 3,000 people. It's not a huge town. But we lived on the east side of town. And the school was about two-thirds of the way through town towards the west. So it was I don't know, 12 blocks, whatever. I don't know. I never really counted, but yeah, we always got a ride. Because it would have been like a half-hour walk, at least.
See, we rode our bikes whenever we possibly could. Whenever our parents would let us ride to school, we rode, man. Because you got to screw around and,
Oh,
you
not in our,
know.
yeah, not in our town. The Popo, nuh-uh. The Popo didn't like that.
Oh, well, see, like, we had trails
Hey,
and
cool
stuff.
Ken, what's up? Oh, that's back in elementary school, my old town. Yeah, we had that. We had what we called the forest, and we'd go cut through everyone's backyard. And it was, you know, for between 2 blocks, right down the center, where the backyards met for everyone. And we called it the forest, and we zigzagged through everyone's. You know, we went around the fence here, and we went through the bushes there, and you know, the whole freaking block, 20 houses. We had that whole thing mapped.
I meant like real trails with like trees and sawbriars and yeah.
Oh.
When you turned into them, nobody saw you for another, you know, I don't know, mile.
Yeah, we had that too. It was a an undeveloped. Oh, what am I thinking of? It was supposed to be developed land for like housing or whatever, and it was all farmland originally, and they bought it and it never got developed, and so you had this huge pile of dirt sitting out there alongside the railroad tracks and whatnot. Dirt bikes were all over the place, so we ended up going out there a lot with the snowmobiles and on our bikes and everything, and playing around until the cops kept on chasing us out. It's still private property, it's dangerous. What do you mean? It's, you know, old farm field that no one's doing anything with anymore.
Yeah, it's because it's owned by somebody like Mobius who, you know, stands out on his front porch in his boxers and screams at the neighbors to stop shooting fireworks on a national holiday.
Damn kids, get on here.
You scared my dog.
Mine got a little spooked last night. Suddenly, I guess, I don't know if it was someone in town here or the town actually decided to set off their own fireworks. I don't know, but it sounded like a pretty organized show going off last night in town. I tried to take him out around 10 or whatever, and they were still popping them off, and I ended up having to go out there with them just to get him to go out there to take a leak.
He get a little anxiety from it.
Yeah, he's never been a fan. I mean, when I got him, the house I had before here was right across the street from the Sportsman's Club, and so they had their fireworks on or around the 4th because the town had their little Summerfest or whatever, like a week or two after the 4th. So, you know, they had some little deal. You know, hey, you know, we'll do this then, and you do yours there, and we're all good. So, but yeah, I was basically right across the street from my own free fireworks show because I wasn't a member of the Sportsman's Club. So he wasn't too happy about any of that.
Well, if only you lived in California, you could have gotten him some weed.
Yeah, I saw the puppy treats, yeah. The cannabis dog treats.
Yeah, cannabis dog treats for your dog who gets startled at, you know, fireworks.
I can honestly say I am not surprised. I'm really not surprised.
Oh yeah, they're looking for every way they can to legalize or to promote weed.
Oh, they're pushing that huge here in Illinois. A lot of people, oh, save the budget crisis. Don't raise our taxes. Just legalize weed and tax the hell out of it.
Yeah. But here's what I love. Is all the politicians who are for it. They're totally against cigarette smoking because cigarette smoking's bad for you and it damages your lungs and all this other stuff. But they're all for weed because it can be taxed.
Mm-hmm. I want that dog. There he comes. Okay. Anyone around? She's over there.
Last time I checked, it was smoke.
Where there's smoke, the fire. Oh, damn. He's lost me. Come on, Wolfie.
All right.
No, don't go after the zombie. Come here. That's me making that noise, not him. Right here, buddy. Come on. Right here. Bring her in. Bring her in. I hate killing you, because I'm a dog guy, but I like dogs. I feel bad for killing them. I honestly feel bad for killing the wolves here in the game, because they sound so legit.
You know what I noticed today I was a little bummed out about? Removed the ability to do hit and run.
Drive someone over, you mean?
Yeah. A little bummed out about that.
I didn't. Yeah, I was actually aiming to miss them this time around. I haven't tried running one over yet.
Yeah, you can't run them over anymore.
Aww.
Yeah, I tried to do it earlier today on when I was playing on the multiplayer, and yeah, can't do it anymore. No easy roadkill. Can't get your meat that way.
You missed a ton of my streams.
I swear the sound effect for being hungry is that Edgar dude from Men in Black.
I was bouncing around too much.
I'd say though, man, I am stocked up good on the multiplayer server.
Yeah, I haven't been around for
I got like 400 potatoes, bunch of corn. Meat's the hard part, but I finally got a sniper rifle and a mini bike.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just drive around and try to find something to kill. Try is the ultimate word, though, because they have really made it difficult to find meat now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why I've been going after the wolves.
Yeah, but I mean, I haven't really seen that many of them. Haven't seen that many of the wolves either.
Yeah, just one here. No. I'll put you over. Oh, I did have. I had antibiotics. Way to pay attention. Blah, we're full. This doesn't go in there. That goes over here. No, a 321 engine. Okay, that works. Oh, yeah, I know there's a lot of people that used to watch my streams on a regular basis that, you know, don't now because I'm over here on Twitch, and, you know, it's unfortunate, but, you know, I don't plan on changing it. You know, Twitch is, in my opinion, a better platform, and it's gonna get dark here for a second. There we go, lights off, lights on. 371, nice. You know, it just provides a better platform for everyone to watch. I mean, YouTube does do it slightly better as far as the compression ratio, things like that. But hopefully now, since I lowered the bit rate a little bit, that will help make it easier for people to watch and enjoy. Okay, so where did you run off to?
I'm at the pit.
Oh, okay, I heard you get on the bike. Oh, you went on the bike downstairs. I didn't... Forgot that we could still hear the bikes downstairs and not the ones up, you know. Can't differentiate, you know. I'm gonna try to finish off with some more lights. I found a 300 plus motor, so I'm gonna work on this hallway. Okay, so right here. That looks a good spot. I love that glitch. You can see the sun. There it goes. The beam. I just saw your comment, Missouri. Yeah, we don't need to get on the weed discussion. We'll be here for days. To me, it doesn't matter to me. It's just like alcohol, you know, stuff like that affects people differently. You got your happy drunks and your angry drunks. You got your, you know, your quiet drunks and stuff like that. And, you know, in my experience dealing with potheads, the same thing goes. You got some that are all like, you know, let's go dance, let's go party, you know, whatever. And then you got your others that are just like, dude, I got the munchies. Then the other ones that, you know, that are the classic definition of a burnout. The elevator does not hit all of the floors on its way up. Hey, there's my lady. What's going on there, Admiral? You're the burnout? Oh, so close. So close. Yeah, but usually, you know, I get home, I've got an hour to an hour and a half, and that's not including, you know, changing or getting dinner or having dinner or anything of that sort. So usually when I get home, not a whole lot of time to get much of anything done. Oh, and the other thing, though, also is my channel is on YouTube, you know, mainly set up for ATS. You know, the majority of people who watch me and follow me over there are American Truck Simulator people. And they have zero interest at all in anything I play. You know, there's some might follow if it's like, what am I thinking of here? Drawing a blank. GTA, you know, something like that. But, you know, other than that, yeah, there isn't going to be much crossover, a lot of follow over. I'm doing all right there. Doing all right, Care Bear. Yeah, a diagonal, you know, straight point A to point B, but when EVR started that main line, that main trunk, it was going to the desert biome, which is way out here. So when Moose started doing the pit right here, he, you know, okay, well, let's branch it off. So instead of us going, which isn't exactly easy, you know, that's just the way it ended up working out. So would you like me to break away some of this low-hanging stone that's on this side?
Yeah, if you want to.
I figure I might as well start doing something around here, huh? But you know what? A few have actually, you know, made the conversion over. You know, a good amount actually. You know, they watched not just the ATS but other videos as well. So you know, it's all good. It all works out, and you know, it's just wow. I lost stamina real quick. Holy crap!
You ever have issues after playing iRacing for a bit and you're really, you know, shifting gears quick in iRacing? Ever get into ATS afterwards and miss gears?
Not so much miss gears, but I still shift way too fast
Yeah.
on ATS. But I'm still, you know, geared the way when I drove, because I would shift gears that fast. So the game, the way they had it set up, doesn't, you know, jive with how I drive.
Yeah, it takes like a half a second for it to ready. You got to push the clutch in and move the gear, and you got to have the gear completely in place before you release that clutch. You almost have to let it set for a half a second, and that messes me up so much.
Yeah, I've noticed it's about a second for me. From pushing in the clutch to moving it from third to fourth, for example, and letting it, and before I can let the clutch back out, when it shows up in dash, I'm in fourth. It's a whole second. I've already got it in fourth gear on my shifter, but the game hasn't realized, oh, I'm in fourth now, and if I let out the clutch, then I'm grinding gears.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, because I was driving the other day, and I get so frustrated because I start missing gears, and it's because, you know, like in iRacing, clutch, move the gear, and let the clutch ride out, and you're good to go. Whereas in ATS, it's clutch, move the gear, let the clutch out.
Oh, you can float gears. Now, one thing Missouri just brought up, and I was thinking about as well, was floating the gears. It's kind of on. It's still a little slow in my opinion, but it's close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I mean, especially when you go in between the split there, because like in a real truck, all you do is let the gas off and get back on it, and it changes the gear.
No, mine
And
didn't. I actually. Well, when I drove, the bottom four for me, I did not float. I did use the clutch, and then when I would go into the high gears, that's when I would actually float.
yeah,
So going from 4 to 5, when I would hit the switch, I would float that one. But when that gear kicks in, that one I did sometimes change too fast, and I found myself between gears. So the shifter's in, but nothing is engaged. But
I think where I have an issue with the floating gears is in real life I would let off, pull out of the gear, and then I'd tap the gas to bring my RPMs back up, and you just give it a little light pressure and feel that gear slide into spot. You can't you don't have that feel when you're trying to. So it's you're really watching the tachometer to see that drop to pick it up in the game, and that's where it's missing.
Floating gears in the game for me is all about timing. Floating, but I don't do it too often while I'm driving in game because I don't have the feel. That's where I'm missing is when I go from 5 to 6 and I let it hang there, feel the teeth a little bit, feel it stick, and then okay, now I'm in and I can hit the gas and go.
Exactly.
Let the gears sync up and pull each other in. Now you're in gear, you're good to go. You don't have that here, and I really wish we could get that, feedback through the shifter, but
yeah, that's going to have to be somebody creating a whole new shifter.
And software.
Yeah, it's either there's two ways. When I float, I either just look at my tachometer and watch for the 150 drop, or I go and count 1,1002 and shift on 2.
Yeah, I'll look at the tack if I'm sitting here going, okay, why am I not in gear yet? What did I miss? But yeah, I've played with the clutch if I didn't, or things like that. Newer trucks was always a pain in the butt for me because the gears were just so tight.
Yeah.
After about 100,000 miles, they became easier for me on the truck to do all that. And my recent time, I went through 2 new trucks, so I had to do just when I got my second truck broken into where I like it. Oh, here's a new truck for you. You evil people. I still took the truck. I mean, it was a brand new truck. Okay, I'll take it, but. See, now here's where our building styles are probably going to collide, because I do the hatch 3 or 4 blocks down, and then there's a floor. And then that's where the stairway would be, and the vault doors, You gain access to the tunnel and gain access to the different levels that are going to be here. So for the floor below here, do you want to do a separate hatch or do it through this one?
I usually do like a separate hatch.
Okay.
Again, things are a little different on this one than the way I would normally do one because of the way I had to go to tie into EVR. Mm-hmm. So I went straight down. Normally what I would do is you go down a little 3-step ladder to the next level, and that would be where the hatch to go underneath this would be, and then you could go down another ladder to the base floor or whatever.
That's kind of how I was just theorizing here is, all right, here's the hatch over here to get down to the repair floor or whatever, and then a hatch or a door to go down the steps into the main tunnel, or, you know, since the tunnel's down here, so that would be the main tunnel and the, you know, whatever, I don't know what we're going to call the forge room or something like that. Because, you know, this hatch here is fine. After that, we can go ahead and use steel doors and not have to worry about anything unless they spawn inside our base, which I doubt is going to happen.
Nah, they're not going to spawn in the base.
But in order to change this up, since the ladder goes all the way down, I'd have to break out a piece of the ladder and put a block there and then start digging underneath here.
Yeah. Which is normally what I do anyways. See, here's the way, I mean, the way I normally do everything is I would come off of this floor, right, since the tunnel is to the east, I would come off of this wall 5 blocks over. The 6th block would be my exterior containment wall. All right, which is going to be reinforced concrete, at least 3 to 4 blocks high. That would be, if this interior, if the pillars broke, they'd still have to break through this wall to start tunneling through stone to get to anything else, right? So, and then that containment wall, typically I run all the way down to the next floor, which is 3 layers underneath here, where is the access door to go into the maintenance pit and whatever else you've got on that level. So well, I don't want like all this under here dug out just because you'll lose the structural integrity of this. But yeah, I'm still going to bring all these. I'm still going to bring all of these walls out to where there's 5 blocks. The outside wall will be 6. So there'll be 5 blocks on the inside. Eventually, I'll widen this all the way out to where there's 5 blocks to stand on out here. And then, yeah, and then build a wall. And the one thing, and this whole room will be reinforced concrete, because one of the things we found doing this on the other servers, you get a cop that spews or explodes, and it'll tear all this stone up easily. So you can paint it. Oh yeah, that stuff's cool. All your stuff that you used to have, all they did was they took out all the redwood and brick and everything else, Adobe, all that stuff. They just took it out of the game, and they took the blocks out and then added it into the paint thing. Like all the cool storage boxes that you used to be able to do, but it had the medical emblem and stuff like that.
I was
they just put it in the paint thing. Where I'm a little bummed out is, okay, well, if they went and did that, why didn't they add to it? Why didn't they add more to it now?
Oh, he probably will. Now that he knows it works and he's got it the way he wants, I wouldn't be surprised if he does. How tall do you want this area down here to be? Just 2 or 3 underneath the spikes?
What? Underneath the spikes?
Yeah.
Usually what I do is I make it too high, and then you like, so basically all you want to do is be able to have a door, walk in it, and so you can look up and you know, tap tap tap, repair the stuff. It just makes it easy.
Yeah, because I'm 2 down right now, so. I want to kind of brace this. I don't want to start digging it all out.
Hey, let's hope nothing falls in the pit in the next 2-3 months. Well, I ran out of pillars. And
so am I kind of left in the open right now?
yeah, I got no concrete.
Yeah, trying to get on the same page here when it comes to building something can be a little difficult. I think we're close to it, but I think still the way he wants to set this up is still a little different than how I'm thinking about doing it. But it's probably going to end up being one of those things where it's just like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do it. And if he doesn't like it, he can change it. So, because it really, I mean, the way I'm seeing it, there is nothing wrong structurally, because it was all going to be reinforced anyway. I'm not going to just dig a big hole somewhere all the way down and not reinforce it. So. So, I haven't seen what the update notes are for tomorrow, but maybe a little PUBG tomorrow?
Probably not.
Are you a little burnt out on it?
No, he says I need to play some Farm Sim tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a game I haven't played for a while. My server's pretty much dead. Maybe I'll do some single player. Hopefully, I'm on. The last couple of matches I did yesterday, my God, was I making some dumb mistakes. The last match actually yesterday, I had some BS to deal with. I mean, I'm running to get in the circle or get ahead of the circle anyway, and this dude, I'm already getting shot from the hill somewhere. So this dude comes flying out of nowhere in a buggy and hits this bump, goes flying through the air, and then lands on all four, and then jumps out while it is still moving, turns around and no-scopes me with a high-powered sniper rifle, which is only found in an airdrop. I'm thinking, okay, that's a little shady.
Oh, your girlfriend upstairs.
Oh boy. I mean, I know no-scopes are something that does happen, but, you know, I did get a couple of hits on him too, so, you know, jumping out of a moving vehicle, he should have taken damage. What you want? You inspecting my work?
I thought you went way over here by the wall to do this.
No, because I know all this is going to get covered up anyway, so, you know, I'll fill in that hole, and when I'm all done, I'll just dig out to where the hatch is, or near the ladder there, and hook up there. Yeah, but that happened to me, and I was like, okay, I'm done.
So where do you envision your entrance be?
For this floor, it'll be right around where the ladder is, I think.
Well, I meant for the maintenance room here. I usually put it in the middle of a wall somewhere.
Oh, so the area I'm working on right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, you mean where I'm gonna come in and out. So probably right where I left this hole. It only makes sense, right? Hi, Tim. Doing good. How about you?
I'm just nervous.
What, someone's gonna fall through? Or fall down here?
No. Structural integrity, baby.
Oh.
I was doing one time, and I had done it all in cobblestone. Oh, it wanted to fall apart so bad.
That is a new texture for the concrete. This is regular concrete, though. This isn't reinforced. Well, it should be, though. Why, Tim?
So, you know, on the fall pit, you got to have at least 40 levels for them to fall to get the fall damage.
Oh.
On the multiplayer, I was, you know, and I calculate that out every time when I do it. So I figure out where the fall floor and where the spikes are going to be so they get the max fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
So on the multiplayer, I got on there and I forgot what I was doing and I calculated it and everything just like I would going from the ground up and having it, the floor be at -40. Actually at -41 and then the spikes being at -40.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to take into consideration that the surface area or the surface elevation where I'm building at is +30.
Uh-oh.
It's quite a tower.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be something out of the cartoons where you're still falling, you're falling, you're falling.
The worst is when you get about 40, 50 levels up and you misstep and you fall into the pit after you've laid all the spikes. All right, to fix the ladder. Gonna fall and break your leg anymore.
Yeah, finally the bandage is off too. I can run normal.
Man, I wish when you repaired something, you wouldn't take it and put it back in your inventory. Just leave it on your hotbar.
Put it back in the position that it was removed from. That'd be nice. Man, Moose would freaking lose it if this place collapsed because I didn't put any rebar down underneath the wall or something. I don't think it will, but still. EVR, I think, still has the auger. We made one, and I think he still has it on him. I thought Ross was gonna come in here too, but when I saw him on Discord, but he never came down here, so. There we go. That is all taken care of. Oh yeah, so it is. No more wood on the outside. Nice and smooth, and there's the reinforced. Alright, so this will be all under a floor right here, so I can keep it as is there. I'd laugh too, but he'd probably lose his mind. I think we would actually see Moose rage quit. Am I live streaming on Twitter? No, I don't think you can live stream on Twitter. Oh, and this is his server too, cool, Ken, so I'd probably get banned. He'd kick my ass right off. What the hell is going on here with this crap now? There it is again. What the hell? Go away. Stop breaking all stupid. Yep, that's what I thought. That's rather annoying why it's doing that.
You have any points in quicker crafting?
Oh, yes. 3 out of 5.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so there we are there.
Reach you all that concrete.
There's the access to
Be
that.
able to make faster for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that can be just a regular door there.
So I've been messing around with the bulletproof glass a little bit.
Oh, is that?
Fun.
Is that why you said earlier you're gonna need a lot of glass?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got a new thing I'm doing where I'm no offense, I'm gonna take all your rebar, dude.
No, it's fine.
Oh, you put a tunnel down there?
Yeah, that's why it's there. I got 55 on me.
I got 500 in cube over there.
Yeah, I'm just making the tunnel here to the ladder and whatever else, but everything's being all weird, so I'm probably gonna have to make it too wide. It doesn't like being ditched out like this.
I never have any problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, come down here and try this. I mean, hell, even down here, it's all jacked up, and I was getting these little lips. I break out the top one, break out the bottom one, and I get this little lip all of a sudden showing up. So I had to break the third level. Something just seems wonky there. My guy is bouncing all over the place. So I'm just going to make it too wide, I think. Just to make it a little easier.
I don't know, man. You jacking my stuff up.
Oh, it's fine.
The minute the whole place is gonna come crumbling down.
Oh, you worry too much.
Hashtag blame casket.
Oh, there goes a landmine. I thought those were all...
Went off.
Yeah, it's a landmine over at the strip club. I thought they were all gone, but apparently not. Well, there is one inside as well that was still on the stage. You cannot pick those up now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. Right where I'm building my base on the multiplayer, there was a...
See, come down here and check this out.
No, it's okay, man. I really don't need to.
The whole bottom here is all jacked up.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't have any problems with it.
The hell is this going on about? The hell? The hell is this? He ain't gonna come look.
I really hate to do all this and have to restart the server.
Yeah, it's probably something we will have to do when this thing goes out of beta.
Oh, well, it's probably something we're going to have to do before it goes out of beta.
Very true, yeah.
I mean, I can guarantee you we're going to have to do it when it goes out of beta because, you know, because then there's going to be that whole, you know, wanting to get a different set of mods put in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying that somebody's butt hurt for the vol mod, but...
Oh, I mean, we just lost that whole chest of motorcycle parts.
But did you really lose anything?
Good idea. Good idea, Missouri. Now it's gone. That was odd. That was very odd.
Man,
I
that
don't know, engines.
A little bit of concrete goes so far.
Oh, I need food, huh? Bye, Felicia. I'll see. I don't know if he's gonna like it because I want to put the rebar there, and then we walk down this way, stairway instead of the ladder.
Man, I need a wider turnaround area.
I know it's gonna piss him off. I know it. I can tell you right now, he's not going to like it. Ugh. Damn, damn, damn.
Is everything at the strip club mine?
Is everything what?
Is everything at the strip club mined?
Yeah.
Landmine?
What do you mean?
Because that explains how I blew myself up earlier today at the strip club, because the only functioning chem station I could find was in the back room at the strip club. So I went in, I went and made a land claim block, and I went over there to try to grab it because I wasn't up to 60 yet. So it would have given me the ability to get a chem station. So I go in there and I put the land claim block down. There's no landmine on the ground. I put the land claim block down so that it shows you the area that it'll actually claim. I put it down, and then I walk over there, and when I clicked E to access the chem station, I just immediately died. There wasn't really an explosion or anything. All I could assume was that, yeah, I got blown up.
I think that pan that is sitting on the ground is a mine as well, and that could have been what you triggered.
There's nothing on the ground there.
There is on this one, so I don't know if there's nothing there. Then yeah, who knows what it was? Maybe the chem station was booby trapped. I don't know.
Yeah, because I look out for that stuff, because right where I'm building, there's like all kinds of little, because I'm sort of in a wasteland area, and all in the scruff and everything, there's little tin cans and the little candy tins, and there's some hubcap mines around there, you know.
Let me make one change here. I just noticed, so let's put you over here. There we go. Get it out of the way. I really just want to say screw it and start doing it. I mean, look how far down we gotta go. I don't know. Maybe a ladder is still a best idea. I don't know.
We get a second engine anywhere?
No, we lost them all with that box.
Oh, I gotta go look for a motor.
Yeah, I found one. It was a 300, and I put it in the generator. So that's all full, but other than that, we got nothing else.
All right, well, I'm gonna go look and see if I can find something.
Yeah, I might go over to the next town. I'm gonna get some food and water and then run. Yeah, I think there's something going on there. That's the first time I've seen it too. So, you know, new map or old map, new update issue maybe. It's hard to say. Hard to say.
Yeah, we need a second cement mixer. Ooh. First car, I got a 72. Exactly what I needed.
Alright, wild boar. I'm hungry. I had someone say it's like a mix between Rust and Minecraft. Oh yeah, look at that. Run right into the guy and nothing. That bones. Going to the town. Do, 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 do. There we go. Hit the brakes. Anyone? Anyone? No? Okay. Alright, what's next? Oh, right over here. Right over here. Now, only some of these buildings I have searched. It depends on where you left off. I cleaned out underneath the pit for moose, and then I dug a tunnel to the ladder. And now I'm one town over looking for engines. He's already found one, but I want more. So far, nothing. 2 batteries.
Putting springs in the smelting block.
I might have, because we've already got 100 in the miscellaneous. And they are items that we can make, so there's really no point in keeping a whole crap load on hand.
Oh, sure there is. You don't know how I like to craft stuff. I like my drawbridges, man.
You don't need them here with what you're building so far.
I don't know. You haven't seen what's... I mean, this is like, you know, the beginning stages. Yeah, you had to come on the multiplayer later and look at what I got going on there.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, we've used drawbridges on ours before.
Yeah, I got drawbridges for entrances. Yeah.
I think they've done something with the stamina, because I am losing stamina so quick now.
Oh, they have. They've modified it where you lose a lot of stamina.
Oh, that means Game Edge is probably... No, not Game Edge. Cage 848 is probably just loving it up right now. Finally, I have the hard game that I want. Nope, you cannot build a car, unfortunately. No car building. They have said that they want to add that in the game, but they have not added that yet. So let's see, what do I want to do here? No, I want... There we go.
Yeah, he was killing me the other night.
What? You were watching?
Oh well, I've depleted the horde. I've depleted the horde. This is so boring. So boring. And all the people are like, dude, you're playing on like easy settings, and you know, no wonder it's easy, you know. And they're like, it's day 7. Stop with this. It's so easy. It's day 7. It's not like day 7's going to be the hardest horde you've ever faced in your life. Yeah, they need to fix it. He was like, they need to fix it so you can make it more challenging in the beginning.
It's called changing your settings.
Changing your settings. Put it on survivor or warrior mode.
Yeah.
Put it on warrior mode. Max out the number of zombies you get, and you know, break your leg before the horde night.
Mm-hmm.
And don't build these mega bases. He's got this base that's like completely elevated and you know, 5 rows of 5 rows of spikes underneath, and he's like, oh, this isn't really hard. But you can tell he's got, like, judging by the number of zombies he got on his day 7 horde, he had to have had his blood moon turned to the default settings. He didn't have it cranked up because he wasn't getting very many zombies at a time. He was getting like 3 or 4.
Well, default's 8.
He wasn't getting very many at all. And I was like, well, yeah, I tend to think this is a little boring too. Well, plus the way he built his base, half of his horde, like if you go and watch the video of it, at the very end you see like half of the horde is still up on top of the hill above his base, stuck on the hillside because they were trying to figure out how to path into his base and got stuck up there. And so that's where all of his horde was. It wasn't that the game was easy. It was he picked a place where strategically it limited his horde because the horde got stuck up on the hill. And he doesn't point that out to anybody at the end of his video. He just goes, okay, well, thanks for watching, everybody. See you later. And in the background, you see like a dozen zombies up on the hillside stuck trying to figure out how to move. That could be the reason why you depleted your horde, because half of them never die.
I never did explore this whole town here, so let's take a look real quick right now.
If the original 8 go get stuck on the hillside behind your base, you're not gonna get a very good horde.
Yeah, if the ones that are being spawned in the horde are not being killed, they're not going to spawn anymore.
Oh, it cracked me up.
Well, there's all the gas cans we might ever want.
I really don't want much more of a challenge than what I had earlier today.
Yeah, it sounds like you had it good from what you were telling me.
Oh man, I had it great today. I went into have you been into the pawn shop yet?
There is one over here, so yes.
You've gone into it?
Yeah.
Was it a trap?
No.
Oh, mine was a trap.
Oh?
All the zombies were in the ceiling.
What?
Yeah, all the zombies were, because it's got a drop ceiling on it. And the zombies were spawned in, the sleepers were in the ceiling. So when I went to do something and like, I go in, I look around, to see if there's anybody in there. I throw up some torches to get some illumination in the building. And I'm thinking, man, there's no sleepers in here. All of a sudden they start falling from the ceiling on. Oh yeah, it was a trap.
I think there's a pawn shop over here, so let me see if I can find one. I think there's one over here. I'm looking for it right now. I might be thinking of our multiplayer server where I saw a pawn shop.
Yeah, no, man. But yeah, if you've gone into one and they haven't fallen from the ceiling on you, then you got lucky.
Yeah, because I thought there was one over here in this town I'm in right now, and I'm not seeing one, so I must be thinking of the multiplayer server.
Yeah. No, on mine, it was raining men and women from the ceiling. And then I went into the academy later on, and that was the real fun one. Well, I went in it started off I went into a working stiff, and I was going to go into it and get some stuff out of there, which that was no problem. It only had 2 ferals in it, and they were easy enough to kill. I got them knocked out and killed them. So I'm in the back room of the working stiff, clearing out where all the good loot is, and I hear the pitter patter of puppy dogs. And I thought, well, I don't like being in a building. The game just, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to when the roaming horde come. But I don't like being in a building when the roaming horde comes, because I don't like for them to destroy the building and all the good stuff that's inside of it,
Mm-hmm.
So I usually will jump out of the building and then let them do their, let them follow me and be the Pied Piper. Well, I jump out of the building and it's not a roaming horde, it's a horde of dogs.
Nice.
And there had to been 16 or more in it. I mean, it was just dog after dog after dog. So I'm running for them for dear life, and I'm thinking, okay, there's a ladder on the back of the working stiff. They can't climb a ladder. So I'll just go climb up the ladder and I'll, be good to go. I'll just pick them off from the roof. So I climb up the ladder, and on top of the building, there's 2 ferals. who immediately both come to life and start attacking me. That's fine. I dismiss with the 2 ferals on the roof. And as I go over to the ladder to dispatch with the puppy dog, some feral cop came out of nowhere and was coming up the ladder to kill me. And we met at the ladder and he one-shot me. That was awesome. That was when I made the post of, when the game is bound and determined to kill you, it's going to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
That was then. Then later on was when I got the bears and the that was fun. And then I just got a we're on day 90 and the wandering hordes are getting
thank you for the follow and welcome.
Ridiculous inside.
What's ridiculous?
The roaming hordes or the wandering hordes, the ones that, quote unquote are roaming hordes, but actually the mechanic in it spawns them 100 yards from you and then they path directly towards you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one today that had so many in them. It was just ridiculous. And it was like, it spawned a half a dozen of the Moes and a half a dozen of the Joes, and then a half a dozen nurses and a half a dozen cheerleaders. And it was just like, holy cow, the duplicate. And then they all wandered, they weren't right there where I was at. So I just kind of happened to see them pathing up towards where one of the entrances to my base was. And they all just camped out right underneath.
Yeah, I've followed one of those wandering hordes before, and they only go so far and then they stop.
Yeah, they start about 100 yards away from you. And then they go about 100 yards past the point where you were standing. And then they just stop.
Mm-hmm.
And they just meander around.
Well, hello, hello.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
I let anyone in here, don't I?
That you do.
I need to change that.
No, you don't.
I thought they had to be playing the game to be voiced in this channel.
That's the general rule, yeah.
I'll be coming on the game, chill.
Showing up with only a half hour left.
Really?
9:30, fool.
Oh, true. I didn't think it was gonna be gone that long.
Well, trying to work out and look beautiful for your new girl,
Hey, EVR, where are the nachos at?
Huh?
I'm sorry, Saturday Night Live humor. You remember that?
I don't watch Saturday Night Live. Well, the last time I watched it was when Chris Farley was on.
Back when they did the Hans and Franz skits. Where are the nacho chips at? They're over there, dude. And make big muscles and point.
It's just, what do you call it? I'm not trying to get buff and stuff. I'm just trying to lose weight because my back's just been acting up and acting up and acting up. And it was just time to try to lose some weight to maybe get some of this weight off my back.
Just coincidentally, or after he goes after a date with what he makes sound like to be the woman of his dreams.
No, it's not
coincidence.
Not funny. Yeah, I'm taking it all in. Please get it out of your systems. Come on, chat. You know you want to do it too. Just lay it on me.
You be the judge.
He's keeping it clean too, because I imagine we would have heard a couple of choice words right by now.
Oh, I know you guys are streaming, so I'm
There's
behaving.
Yager.
That, and I'm just too tired and too much in pain right now to swear.
There's the auger. So I guess I'll do him a solid.
And I guess I'll hop on for 30 minutes.
I thought you still had the auger, but you don't. So I just repaired it.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I left it in there. On one of the boxes.
I'm so stupid. I found an auger blade today, and I kept looking through my recipes to figure out the recipe to make an auger, and I was like, oh yeah, you don't need a book anymore. You just need to make it. Or do you need a book still? I don't remember.
You have to learn it in the... What's the thing? In your skills,
Science.
I
I think it's under science or something like that.
I can make it. I didn't think to just write, just click a symbol on the auger blade, which is what you got to do. So I just, duh.
So how's the new update thing?
You lose stamina way too fast.
Ooh, it's nighttime. Scary.
Mommy. Well, as my chat says, just don't go all roid on us.
Oh, please. That'll be the last thing I do. I'm not gonna be like that guy on Facebook where he's in his car and it's all steamed out and he's screaming at the top of his lungs.
I'm gonna fix this wrench.
Yeah, that's where EVR's been all night. He's been online looking up black market steroids.
Oh yeah, I want to get some moves going, Why is there a zombie body down here?
There's what?
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out myself.
Where?
Come over by me.
Well, I'm coming.
Halfway down the top, right before you make the turn to come to the pit.
Oh, yeah. Must have glitched through.
We've been infiltrated.
Oh yeah, you ain't kidding. You do lose a lot of stamina.
Yeah, they're forcing you to take a bunch of points in sexual Tyrannosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I noticed today when I was on the other server, I had to put a lot more points into it this day while I was mining to stay up.
I think I'm like level 9 on that server still.
Level 9? I think the only two people playing on there are me and Thunder.
And Mobius, he's usually on there too.
Man, I don't know what happened, but the other day Thunder got online. And I thought he just, I honestly, I thought he got online and started harvesting corn. And it was the worst time for him to do it,
DDO, what's up?
I had like, I was in the middle of a wandering horde trying to kill them all.
A deal.
And I just completely couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I saw him talking in chat about it.
But then after that, he told me he was like, well, might have been something on my end because my internet's not being good. Plus, I was running a virus scan and my wife was watching Netflix. And I think he was streaming a movie at the same time or something. I was like, yeah, that could cause problems.
Freaking glitchy ass stuff. As long as it still makes my steel, I don't care. Make my steel, make a new pickaxe.
Here you are, almost got run over.
Someone's hungry.
Yeah. My inner Edgar is going off.
Turn the forge off 3 freaking times just to get the turn off. What the hell? What the hell? Well, I was hoping to do an ATS video as well for you guys tomorrow with the T660, but every time I change out the interior to the wood grain dash, the game crashes. So, I don't know if the game has recently updated and the T660 is jacked up, or if there's a new mod that I put in there, and that has jacked things up. So I did a 389, but I haven't recorded it yet, so I will try to record that tomorrow. And I'm also kind of tossing around the idea of set stream days. Obviously, Wednesday is going to be one of them. I'm thinking either Thursday or Friday, one of the two. And then Sunday evening. So, those days might change. But Wednesday is going to be the normal stream day. What I stream, don't know. Yeah, I've got moderators on here. Missouri is one of them. I've got a handful, but and plus I've also got the a bot going as well, so that protects a lot of. I've got the Twitch one, and I've also got Nightbot. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out stream 3 nights a week. Just what days do I want to do it, and then as far as games, it's up in the air. It's it could be ATS, it could be this, it could be PUBG. You know, those are my main 3. I don't rule out doing iRacing. I'm waiting to get enough cash together to buy a new series, but that is going to be rather expensive. And I'm going to put out a video here in the next couple of weeks announcing the next race in August. It will be the Truck Series again at Daytona, and this is the paid one that you have to buy, the new one. not the free one. So I'm gonna have to make sure that is abundantly clear to everyone that the free track is not the track we are using. So truck racing at Daytona again. I just have to pick a date, but it's going to be August, probably mid to late August. Try to maybe schedule it right before Labor Day, a couple weeks before Labor Day or something.
I think we're putting moped parts in the miscellaneous crafting box for now.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing because I don't know what caused the issue. I kind of don't want to put them all in there in case we end up having an issue again, but without knowing what part was the issue in the first place, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
We couldn't get into the moped box that had all the engines and parts.
Yeah, that happened to me in Mobius before.
And then every time I try to enter it, I got a null reference. So I ended up having to break it down and drop the backpack. Okay, good. Let's try to get the parts out of there. Null reference.
Doesn't work.
So I ended up having to let it despawn.
Don't you just love bugs?
Well, it's just, that's the update thing. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fact that we haven't started a new game save.
Yeah. No, it was the correct way would be to start the map over every time an update comes out, but we've been lucky a few times now. What's the new track? You mean the Daytona?
It's gonna haunt us.
Oh, it's gonna bite us in the butt, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed today playing, there's several little glitches that are, I can only associate it to the fact that we haven't started a new game save.
It's the newer Daytona. It's like the 2013 Daytona or something like that.
The whole wood and the forge thing is one of them.
I have it in my cart. Well, I just happened with the campfire. I had to shut it off twice in order for it to shut off. The forge here, I had to do it 3 times just for it to shut off. I hit turn off, exit, it's back on again. And then this one here, the iron one, I was making steel. It ran out of wood, so I threw more in there, and the steel timer was frozen. It wasn't producing any steel.
That's weird.
So I
haven't had any issues with that, but like I said, the issue I was having on the multiplayer was I would get on there and I put wood in the forge, and I would start it, turn around, and it would turn itself off. And it would take like 3 times to get it to actually start.
Mm-hmm.
And that was with the forges, the campfire, the chemistry station. I mean, it's everything that uses fuel, basically. I've got that little sort of glitch with. And then
thank you for the follow and welcome.
And make sure before you get off, like I noticed you turned the forge off and there's 300 something wood in there. Make sure you take that wood out and put it on your person before we leave, because that wood ain't gonna be there when you come back. If everybody gets off the server and you come back on, the wood will be gone. Yeah. Again, I know that's the issue.
Okay, map reset. Let's go.
Okay. Casket's building the Casket's building our next horde defense.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah. It won't be like yours though.
All pretty and intimidating.
That is the goofiest looking thing, that little mini bike.
He's a fatter rear tire, man.
What else was I gonna do here? I completely lost my train of thought because of all that stuff. Yeah, the new Daytona, not the free one. Oh, yeah, I want to go down. But I don't know the name of it. I mean, I don't know if it's Daytona circa 2013 or, you know, what the full title is. But it's a 1495 track.
Can I get a witness from the congregation?
Green Orange 2005. Thank you for the follow and welcome.
Hey, oh, you're here now?
Mm-hmm.
Getting wood on you?
377.
Can I have like, I don't know, 100?
Yeah.
I need some ladders.
I think the next time we'll have to figure out what we're going to want to do here with all this. Because I want to break those off and make the floor here and then the stairway down. I don't know if he's going to want to do that, though. I think he's going to want to stick with the ladder. I mean, we can still stick with the ladder, but do the ladder to here and then break out the rest of those and then do one straight down from here.
Every time I do this at night, I just wait for something to come over the edge.
Oh, the zombies, I think, for the most part, are good at avoiding the edge.
Not as they're on runners.
No, the runners are different, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way it'll have to go, is... We'll come down this way just a little bit.
Yeah, if one was to spot me right now, then they would run after me and come over the edge.
Probably bring this down one more level. So we're 3 tall. He's probably going to want to put a door here, though. Or another hatch. Yeah, I didn't think about that one, yeah, because he's all paranoid that something's going to break through. Something's going to break through here and start running around in here. So I wouldn't, you know, over cop blows up, you know, with his puke. And all this gets blown up. Now we got an exposed hole here. So... what I can see him wanting to do here is dig down another 3 with a hatch, like right here or something maybe, and then tunnel over to here. Because he doesn't want vault doors. It's something I'm going to have to discuss with him and how he wants to do this. Because I get the feeling he doesn't want this trench right here, this close. Because if this breaks... which is still doable, it's not a big deal. Yeah. That's probably the way it'll end up going here. Probably how it'll end up going. Made that corner just fine. What are you talking about widening the corner? Come on now. But I mean, that's just to each their own. I mean, he's got his own vision of what he wants to do, which, you know, it makes it difficult to work on. because, you know, he's got it set up to how he wants it to be, or how he wants it to end up looking. Ooh, wow, I'm really close to. Max is 371, and I'm at 360. I don't know. We'll have to discuss it and you know, see what we end up deciding to do.
Nothing else. We can play this one through in 21, and then if we need to wipe it, we can wipe it after that.
Yeah, I'm game for that. The next live stream will hit day 21. Yeah, better motors might help. I think they've messed with that too, because I looked at that before, and a 9 motor compared to almost 600. There was really little or no difference on max wattage. And I was like, that's pretty freaking pathetic. You know, because on the motorbikes, the higher motor, the better motor, gets better gas mileage and some better speed compared to, say, a 50. So the 570 or whatever it is I've got in my box over here, the 593 right here. This one here is a better motor for a mini bike than, say, a 50. But when I took this one and put it in the generator, compared to a level 9 motor, you would think it would be leaps and bounds better. It wasn't. You know, the level 9 motor was like 50 watts of power, or 55 watts or whatever, and that motor only got me like 95. I'm like, wait a minute. This is a full health.
I'll be open to some PUBG tomorrow night.
A full health. Look at that, durability. Almost 600 motor. And you're telling me it's not even...
It depends if I do a stream during the day or not.
Double of what a level 9 is? So now that they've made this update here, I'm going to have to look at it again or find out if
I don't stream during the day, I might be up for it. I mean, if I don't stream during the day, I got to do some farm sim. But if I do, I'm up.
All right, let me know. Yeah, so I have to take a look and see if they've really adjusted any of that, if they've really fixed any of that, because that was just messed up to me when I was looking at that. And I might be off a little bit on my numbers, but still, I know I was very amazed at just how weak the difference was between a weak motor and a very good motor. It was very sad, in my opinion. So hopefully that'll change. I mean, that was a big bump when I put this 321 in there. So, and it looks like the gas consumption, although I have put more motors in, it has definitely picked up. So there's the first motor I put in. That's the one that was, yeah, it's just, okay, odd. But I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here now. It is basically 10 o'clock, and it's time for me to go ahead and jump off of here. So let's make sure you guys are tuned in over there over on Twitter and the Facebook to CasketMan20. Like the page on Facebook and follow over on Twitter. Stay up to date on what I am doing and when. Also, make sure you have subscribed or followed me here. You don't have to subscribe, but it's awesome if you do. If you got Twitch Prime, it doesn't cost you anything. Hit that subscribe button, use your Twitch Prime. You're good to go. But other than that, yeah, time to call it a night, and maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll see you guys Friday, or maybe I'll see you over on the weekend. So until the next time I do see you, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and make sure you check out YouTube if you haven't yet. And I will catch you guys on the next stream. So take it easy.